I'll be demonstrating how to clean the sensor of Canon EOS 80D using VisibleDust products. This camera has a crop sensor factor size of 1.6x, therefore I'll be using 16mm Swab. In this case, I'll be using Ultra MXT 100, which is a green color handle swab, and their sensor clean, which is water-based cleaning liquid, which is general cleaning liquid, removes static charge buildup and is excellent for saliva origin aided stain. And the main device that I'll be using today is called SwabLight. This device has a light and you can adjust it from the back by pulling it or making it as a spotlight or a spread light. So, and also it has a string so you can tie around your hand. It gives a good dexterity to the swab. It has a cavity which you insert the swab inside this cavity and makes the sensor quite shine. In this case, I'm using a different light, so the sensor is quite obvious. So, but once I close the light, you can see the sensor becomes very dark, and it's very hard to see where the edges are. Although we have some ambient light, so you can see it's not 100% dark, but it's still very hard to place the swab edges right underneath the frame. So let's turn the lights on, the swab lights on. And as you can see, the sensor shines pretty nicely. Now you can see where the edges or the frames are, so you can exactly place the sensor, the swab exactly on the right place. And also it gives good dexterity to the swab. Let's add 2 drops of liquid sensor clean in this case. Allow about 10-15 seconds for saturation to take place, and then once the saturation is completed, enter the chamber gently, roll underneath the frame and gently roll over from one side to another. As you can see, the sensor is quite lit, and then therefore you can see exactly what you're doing, and just exit the sensor. And as you can see, once this swab light is away from the sensor becomes quite dark. So this device can help a lot into swabbing, and also makes the sensor quite clear, and you can see sometimes the debris or any blemishes on the sensor as well. So once the swabbing is done, inspected with quasar. If the swabbing is complete, basically everything is done. If you want to go for the second time, again, take the swab out of the cavity, rotate the swab 180 degrees, and you insert it back all the way, and always swab in the same direction. As you can see, you can adjust also the light as a spotlight or as by pulling from the back. So therefore the swab light is very essential in using it with swab into lighting up the sensor, so basically makes sensor cleaning quite easy. Thank you.